lot of shit happened in the past 2 weeks in the US and around the world. Like, I cannot even talk about RFK Jr. seen here peeing fully clothed, announcing the cancellation of the mRNA vaccine contracts. You know, that thing that helped us beat COVID? Yeah, we're all fucked if the next pandemic happens. But we can't cover that, so we're gonna move on to the main stuff.
That's kind of main right there. Like, if a new pandemic happens, we gonna be fucked?
Yeah, but we have other stuff to talk about. It's a big news day.
I'm kind of scared for my life.
Me too. Donald Trump, seen here doing his best Michael Scott on a roof impression, is a piece of shit who was BFFs with Jeffrey Epstein and did a lot of bad shit and still does a lot of bad shit, right? But what I didn't know is so many Republicans would still protect the actual truth from being released. And then Speaker Penis Johnson forced an early summer recess, hoping that this will all fly over by the fall. His base is not letting the Epstein files go. Who knew being involved with the father of sex trafficking would be the limit of people's loyalty to Trump? Not me. I thought it would be the Hollywood Access tape, his horrible first term, the COVID-19 pandemic, January 6, 2021, being convicted on 34 criminal counts in New York City, and just being a horrible person. But I don't know. I guess people are just people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guess Jeffrey Epstein is just over the line. So Trump has been trying to turn the page and distract people from being named on the list. Like accusing Obama of dumb shit, like spreading lies about the 2016 election, which is just kind of insane, but what does Trump say that is not insane?
Oh no, everything he says is insane.
Exactly. He also fired the Commissioner of Labor Statistics after weaker than expected job figures. Like COVID numbers low. No pandemic to blame, Donnie boy. I'll get you a bleach cocktail to calm down. But seriously, now the numbers on job earnings will be Trump then fuck. That's not all the distractions Trump is doing. The White House is also planning to construct a $200 million ballroom in the White House.
Why do we need to see old people dancing?
Why does anybody want to see Trump dancing?
Especially in the White House.
That makes it worse. So, clearly, that's getting its own backlash too. So Trump then escaped the country and went to Scotland for the opening of a golf course. And then, Donald Trump Jr., pictured here, not high on the original Coca-Cola formula, is helping with the distractions too, showing he really wanted to fuck his dad with this AI-generated image, making fun of Sydney Sweeney's ad from American Eagle. Like, oh my god. First off, I'm gonna throw up. Second, Donald Trump Jr. needs to not tell the world he wants to fuck his dad. And third, this Sydney Sweeney thing is, like, dumb. It's bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, nobody from the show Euphoria should be driving the news. They are on the show that is basically porn with hot 20-something-year-old actors playing high school students, and oh, I see why Donald Trump Jr. made the image. Trump likes watching Euphoria to get off. It reminds him of his prime days with Jeffrey Epstein. You're a good son, Jr. Keep on sucking daddy's toes. Trump will do whatever to move the topic away from him being involved with his ex-best friend's sex trafficking. I'm just sad we won't be able to see what happens at the end of this and talk about on this show. But it doesn't change the fact that Trump is still and will always be a fuckface. Let's move on and try to talk about something not political. A small earthquake hit New Jersey last Sunday. It was a 3.0, basically nothing. The Empire State Building screamed it was fine, okay? Let's move on. Jeanine Pirro! Yeah, back to politics. Didn't last long. Jeanine Pirro, the stepmom you never want to be stuck in a conversation with at Thanksgiving, has been confirmed to the U.S. District Attorney for the District of Columbia. For the people who are not nerds, that's Washington, D.C. Pirro had an appearance scheduled to accept her confirmation, but was too drunk from her morning cocktails. But it was a Sunday, so I guess she had a pass?
It's 5 a.m. somewhere, I guess.
5 a.m., 5 p.m.
Both sides. Could be 5 a.m. there, 5 p.m. this way, cocktails.
Moving on to somewhat worse things, the Corporation of Public Broadcasting, or CPB for short, will be shutting down after Congress passed to revoke its funding. This helps fund places like NPR, PBS, and public broadcasting around the country. So let's cut to the chase. Why does Trump hate the CPB? Well, he says it's a monstrosity and a super liberal leaning. Ah, yes, the sensitivity of a fascist dictator, because it's un-American to have opposing views, apparently.
I guess so. Can I have my own opinion? I guess not.
Well, first off, let me say NPR and PBS are fairly safe for now, but operating in some places may be in trouble very soon without the $1 billion federal funding. Damn. By the way, Did you know that Trump threatened the Republicans that didn't vote to withdraw the funding? He was going to slice their privates with a steak knife. True story.
That's a lot of people, maybe.
Donnie, I'm not going to insult you with another dumb quip. In fact, there's nothing to say other than you're a fucking pussy, and that was a bad thing to do. So, since you love AI so much, and said the following about it.
It's pure genius, and its potential to transform every type of human endeavor and domain of human knowledge, from medicine to manufacturing to warfare and national defense.
Yes, he approves of AI, and I'm a bit of a skeptic with AI because I feel like it will end the world, but I feel like using something Trump loves to insult him is funny. So enjoy this AI image gallery of Trump insults. Consider it a fuck you from me on behalf of CPB. Moving on with these wonderful images me and Jeremy cannot currently see. A bad smell in Grand Central prompted evacuations on Monday and also caused minor delays. Sources say the smell was caused by what happens if you eat leftover Taco Bell or a broken train. You could decide.
I don't know. If I told Taco Bell, someone went out to a dookie in the toilet.
And you think that delayed the train?
It must be crazy.
Or it's just a broken train?
Either way, you decide.
The New York Post was launching in California, calling itself the California Post. Of course, Hamilton was the founder of the New York Post, famously sung in the Hamilton musical. Happy 10 years, by the way. But if Hamilton were alive today, at this grand occasion in California, for the California Post, he would probably be deported because he's an immigrant. Fuck ICE, moving on. So apparently, we're using Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson to scare off wolves to protect livestock at farms. More specifically, Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson arguing for Marriage Story. I'm assuming the sounds of walls being punched are also present?
Because he punched holes.
He does. Honestly though, if I were a wolf that could understand these two hot people, I'd listen. I'll paint the image myself, mentally. Dreaminess aside, this is an interesting thing to do to keep the wolves out. They're also using AC/DC's Thunderstruck as well. Again, I would want to listen, but moving on from that, and I think it's enough of the Trump AI images. Point is hopefully proven. Fuck you, Trump. And finally, apparently eating food in a certain order is better for your health. And I'm sorry, this is too far. I don't need to micromanage everything in my life. Like eating my pasta before my salad or the other way around is not going to affect any outcome if I die sooner or later. I think it shouldn't. That would be bullshit. These studies went too far. And sometimes, you know what? You need to be honest about it. Like when a good friend asks you if their dog is fat, sometimes you gotta say yes. This is my line. You are telling me the order to eat my food, goddammit? That's just fucking annoying. Thoughts, Jeremy?
If I'm eating a burger and fries, and someone gets mad at me for eating my fries first, then the burger, bro, leave me alone. You eat how you want to eat, I eat how I want to eat.
Exactly. And that was our monologue. We've got an amazing show tonight. That's Jeremy Webb Jr. I'm James Wiggins.